Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing some partly cloudy skies, chilly and slightly breezy conditions to start today this morning. We will keep some slightly breezy winds through much of the working hours today with a slight chance of seeing a wind advisory mainly through the morning hours, and then we'll start to see those winds relaxing later today. We continue to recover from that historic winter weather event that pushed through the area, bringing some double-digit snow totals into the local region. But we'll see quieter weather outside of those slightly breezy winds as we move through our day today. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see that departing low pressure system well off to the northeast with that tighter pressure gradient over the region. We'll see that weaken as this area of high pressure passes to our south. Then eventually this warm boundary will lift up through the area as a short wave passes to our north, and that's going to bring once again some slightly breezy winds, but we'll be out of the southwest with some milder conditions moving in as we get into tomorrow. Looking at our current conditions this morning, seeing a scatter deck around 3,800 feet. Winds out of the northwest 10 knots, gusting up to 23 knots. Temperature 30 degrees. Relative humidity is at 59%. If we take a look at the current visible satellite, we can see plenty of snow cover across the Delmarva Peninsula and starting to see that departing cloud deck continuing to move out of the area. Will stay partly cloudy through much of the day, but we'll have a chance of some clouds developing this afternoon, possibly seeing a ceiling around 4,000 feet. Take a look at the high-resolution model for what we can expect as we move through the day today. As mentioned, that departing cloud deck will move off the coast and could see a few clouds during the afternoon, but overall looking at dry conditions, slightly breezy winds, and we'll see those winds weakening into the first part of the evening. As that warm boundary lifts mainly off to our west, we're going to see an increase in that southwesterly flow with those winds becoming quite breezy as we get into the start of the day on Wednesday. And as the short wave passes north of the area, we will see a chance of a few light showers, nothing too significant, but we'll see a chance of a line of light showers pushing through just before sunrise and just thereafter. Maybe some light snow mixing in to points north, but again, not expecting any significant accumulation in both rainfall or snowfall. So just a passing light shower sprinkled through the area possible as we move into the start of the day on Wednesday, and then things continue to stay on the mild and breezy side through the day on Wednesday. We'll keep mostly cloudy skies around through much of the day with a wind advisory likely during the day on Wednesday. And then as we go into the evening time frame, we'll once again see those winds on the decrease, and we'll see some partly cloudy skies at times. Going into the day on Thursday, we'll see that trough sinking into the area, bringing a cold boundary through, and it does look like it's going to sink just into and south of the local area and bring a decent chance of some snow showers. Could see a chance of these starting as early as the morning time frame, but the better chance will arrive as we continue into the afternoon and evening time with some wider coverage of this shower activity pushing through the area into the evening time, and it will eventually see that boundary make its way all the way through the area, pushing that shower activity off the coast as we get into the overnight time frame. So as we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting yellow conditions through the morning hours with those peak gusts up around 23 knots, so a chance of seeing a wind advisory, but we'll be generally just below that criteria, and we'll continue to see those winds weakening, becoming more westerly as we go into the afternoon time frame. We'll see our temperature peaking around 35 degrees with those partly to mostly cloudy skies during the afternoon. And then we'll see temperatures briefly drop to around 29 degrees early in the evening before that southwesterly wind starts to pick up, and we'll see a milder or rising temperatures as we move through the early morning hours of Wednesday with those clouds on the increase. Once again, picking up a yellow risk for wind advisory, then increasing to an orange risk as we get into the start of the day on Wednesday, as those peak gusts will be up around 25 knots to start today on Wednesday. And we do introduce that yellow risk for that chance of a light rain shower pushing through the area, but again, not expecting anything too significant with those rain showers pushing through, just some overcast conditions. Seeing tides running about a foot above normal, and as we look at our Wednesday, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions through the day, maybe a light rain shower to start the day, then mainly before 10 a.m., and then we'll see that moving out, remaining mostly cloudy. Breezy day with that Orange risk for wind advisory criteria, so a good chance of seeing a wind advisory through the day on Wednesday. And then we'll see clouds decreasing later in the day, milder with that high around 50 degrees. Partly to mostly cloudy overnight Wednesday night as that next system approaches. Slightly breezy early on, then we'll see those winds weakening, expecting a mild low around 39 degrees, but green conditions expected for our weather risk. And then back to an orange risk for precip on Thursday as that next round of showers looks to move through the area again. Chance of seeing some showers in the morning, but the better chance will be during the afternoon and evening time frame. And we could see those winds shifting onshore with just a slight onshore breeze, keeping things a little bit cooler, but still seeing our high around 49 degrees, and yellow risk for some reduced ceilings and visibilities with that shower activity moving through the area. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.